また鉄のディッセンに緑あの命がこりない森すぐまで大と秘伝に到達線私があらゆるもの言ゆえに悪魔も終われない Hell yeah, JoJo Part 9. For now though, I'm finishing up Floor 12. My resin is full. I'm just gonna convert them real quick.
As she's widely considered to be a bad character that's not worth pulling for. However, as it usually happens when unreleased characters shape up to be underwhelming, people started jumping to extreme conclusions, stating things like, Dihya is the worst character in the game, she's worse than Xinyan, and so on. In this video, I will analyze if she's actually that bad.
I don't want to trigger Bloom reactions with this team actually.
To see if she's actually worse than such an infamous character. Let's get straight into it. Considering some of the takes I've seen in the past few weeks, I suspect people have forgotten just how bad Xinyan actually is. So
the hunt begins!
Refresh your memory on this topic. Xinyan was the first glaring example in Genshin Impact of flawed split scaling. She's basically an offensive character that can partially provide some defense as well through a shield. But while the offensive part scales off her attack, her shield relies on her defense to be durable, which puts you in the weird situation of not ever being able to maximize either of her capabilities if you want to somehow take advantage of both. While her Constellation 6 tries to fix this issue by providing her charge attack and attack buff depending on how much defense she has, this is only relevant for teams where she's actually allowed to use her charge attack freely, and not teams where she's just meant to be a sub DPS, so the role would like a low damage output shielder to cover. Not only that, but her defensive properties are legitimately awful, providing an amount of damage absorption so low that it makes even the first version of Zhongli look like the most impressive unit in the game in comparison. Still, just conceptually, as a pyro unit that can be a physical damage support as well, Xinyan has her own small niche in teams like Monopyro, Reverse Melt, and physical teams in general. As you might guess, The results are not that exciting for those teams if you include Xinyan, as their damage potential from a theory crafting perspective is middling if compared to
My
other alternatives
experiment
that don't include
will
her.
succeed.
Iya is in a similar spot, as she doesn't have even a single theme. Her addition looks like a positive if she's compared to many other alternatives, and this naturally led people to draw the comparisons with Xinyan. So, let me compare them, to see if Dia is actually as bad as she is. Let me start by highlighting what's the best part of Dia's kit to me, and also what I think is the primary focus of her kit from a design development standpoint, her defensive utility. Due to MiHoYo being quite oppressive in terms of how they can remove videos if they contain leaked content, I would refrain from
Why not keep me company for a while? There'll be plenty of time for work later.
Properties allow her to take half of the damage her allies will take up to a certain HP limit, and also provide allies total interruption resistance for 9 seconds, and partial interruption resistance for the remainder of the elemental skill duration. Essentially, Dia will double your allies' health over the course of an abyss run or a stage, and will also provide them with pretty consistent interruption resistance. To help you visualize this better, imagine if all your units had a shield whose durability is the same as their full health bar. Even if built with full defensive artifacts, Xinyan can't really compare to that, as a single cast of her shield will provide way less durability, and considering its interruption resistance will also elapse once it gets destroyed by enemies, she's just considerably worse from a defensive standpoint than Dia is. Lately, MiHoYo has started adding very strong enemies to their base from a damage standpoint, like the triple Kenki stage, or the second chamber, first side of the current floor 12, where the Drake and the Scorpion can easily kill a character of yours with a single combo. So it's likely that they're trying to emphasize defensive capabilities more, with enemies that can easily destroy shields and stagger you continuously. At the very least, Dia should be able to provide more efficient defensive utility than low bar defensive units, such as Xinyan in those scenarios, and should be able to fill an interesting niche in general thanks to her unconditional interruption resistance support. Secondarily, from an offensive standpoint, Xinyan numbers also look quite low if compared to Dia's on most teams. I've tested their theoretical performance on 2 teams specifically, Monopyro with Xiaoning, Bennett and Kazuha, and Reverse Melt with Rosaria, Bennett and Xiaoning. On teams like these, where there isn't a carry that requires extended field time, it's much easier to justify the 8 seconds of field time Dia will require to use her elemental burst and skill. Such a scenario makes her look much stronger than Xinyan, as her burst damage and elemental skill numbers are much weaker than Dia's, and her charge attack niche is not strong enough to take precedence even over stuff such as allowing your other characters on the team to use their skills a couple more times to generate more energy. Basically, if you play them on a team that already has a carry, to purely take advantage of their defensive properties, Dia will shine more. If you play them on a quickswap team, where Dia can take advantage of her own burst window without necessarily lowering the team's DPS, Dia will shine even brighter if compared to Xinyan, as her damage potential is generally higher and her defensive potential still remains similar to the other scenario, while Xinyan has to specifically ruin her damage output if she wants her shield to be in any way durable. So, there you have it. Finally, a positive video about Dia. It's quite refreshing for me to paint her in a good light, but in this specific case, she fully deserves it. I'm done for today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. See you next time!
We've known since the game's first reveal teaser that the Sheikah constructs were missing in Tears of the Kingdom. And in 2023, that's still the case. The Sheikah towers have vanished, seen here.
How do I get up there?
Ancient shrines have gone too. But now we've got a better look at this version of Hyrule, we can see what's replaced them. Instead of the
Shaken and stirred!
orange of shrines, Hyrule is lit up by
Animal test 6308.
strange objects surrounded by a spiral.
You're in for a little shock.
Magic man seen in the first
Blitz.
trailer, and the magic in his hand and the constructs in the Sky Islands. We see these everywhere throughout the trailer, often in locations where shrines were in Breath of the Wild. For example, here we can see a green spiral exactly where the G-No shrine was in Breath of the Wild. So, are these spirals an altered form of shrine? It doesn't seem so. It looks like the spirals surround ovoid rocks, roughly the same size, perhaps slightly smaller than Breath of the Wild's shrines. They each have a ring surrounding them, which ends in two
Not
points
really.
sticking into the ground. And they're not all in exactly the same place as shrines, like this one in Atena Village, which sits on a different cliff to where the Mayam Agana shrine was found. The large tree on this raised area is gone, the stone is in its place. The rock near the Tabantha Bridge stable is again relatively close to a shrine, just on the other side of the stable. These spiral stones are everywhere, often spotted in the distance, especially visible at night. And some are nowhere near where shrines were, like this one, found dead in the centre of fields not too far from Lon Lon Ranch. So, while some are found close to where Breath of the Wild's shrines were, that's not the case for all of them. Interestingly, we can spot what looks like a deactivated stone here. It's definitely the same thing, the same pointed egg shape, with a small half ring around it. In fact, it's the exact same stone as the one from the very beginning of the trailer, in the middle of Hyrule Fields near Lon Lon Ranch, tucked up next to the exact same chunk of stone. Unlike in the first shots, here we see this stone glow green, but only at the base, between the points where the ring meets the ground. At first, I thought that Link's right hand might interact with this green spot to activate the stone, causing energy to spiral around it. But from a gameplay perspective,
Your journey ends
Scatter!
the stones
Springboard!
the ones that
Look at you, Bootown!
So
Come a little closer.
here is one that he has already touched. It could absorb its energy
Let's end this now.
We're not even sure what these spirals
You're in for a little shock.
can guess where they come from in the skies above.
Darling, be gentle.
Sacrifices already.
Animal hypostasis emulation! Absorption test! Propagate!
Them pyro thing.
Screenshot of Link on the flying machine. We can spot this on a nearby sky island, a ring standing on 2 points. This ring is exactly the same as the one surrounding the stones on the surface. It even has the same little extra bits where the ring meets the ground. Could these rings act as teleporters between the surface and sky islands? Perhaps Link will step inside the ring, and by touching the stone with his hand, be transported to a corresponding ring in the sky. There's also the possibility that these stones are involved somehow with Link's new jump ability, seen here in E3 2021. The green spiral is obviously very similar, so Link might be able to use these stones to launch himself directly upwards through the bottom of Sky Islands and onto their surfaces. It is also possible that these stones are what summoned the Sky Islands in the first place. We can see shots from Tears of the Kingdom where no Sky Islands are visible, even in places where they should be. It's possible that they won't appear all at once, and by interacting with spiral stones, Link will cause them to appear above it, the stones pulling the islands from the distant skies above, from another world, or another time, and into Hyrule. In fact, this could very well be the case. With this stone in central Hyrule, we get an example of the same object in both its active and inactive states. In the one we're assuming Link hasn't interacted with yet, we can see that it sits next to one large chunk of Sky Island, the same one it's next to in the logo clip. But in this shot, it's surrounded by them. There are smaller pieces all around, and there's even one still falling from above. Interacting with sky stones and summoning land above it could cause more chunks to fall as the islands materialize in Hyrule's sky. We can see this area in the shot of Link driving his car, just west of the ranch ruins in Hyrule.
It's a continuation
and again,
of the quest. I
absolutely
failed to
loads of
record
sky
yesterday
glitter
properly.
everywhere, far more than the small amount seen in this shot of the same place.
We're still checking the
One
tree.
shot that seems to contradict this idea is this one, however. We can spot the same two chunks of Sky Island as in the car shots, which don't appear in the clip at night. So perhaps this clip is after Link has activated the stone and these chunks have fallen. It could be, but there's a lot of strange things going on here. There are no islands visible, Death Mountain isn't erupting with malice, and it even looks like Hyrule Castle is on the ground. We can't tell whether or not Link's hand has been changed here, so it seems that this is either incredibly early footage, before Ganondorf raises the castle, or later game footage, if it's returned to the surface. Or, maybe, as it's trailer footage, it's just from a different build of the game, we don't know. So perhaps these stones, among other small pieces of debris, fell from the sky all at once, all across Hyrule. This could explain another difference between these two shots. A handful of tents have been set up just next to this stone. We can even see a person standing next to a campfire or cooking pot. Perhaps they're a travelling researcher, fascinated by the ancient relics falling from the sky. By interacting with them, maybe Link can summon the islands the stone fell from directly above him, causing more rock to fall, which Link can ride back up. That could be what we're seeing in the logo clip. Link's hand has deactivated the green spiral from this stone, and debris rains from the sky, leaving a trail behind it of the same green energy as the spirals. This could explain the labyrinths too. The north and south Lome labyrinths now appear to float among the skylands, revealing greater depths than we explored in the first game. But in this shot, we see the north labyrinth on the ground, where it was in Breath of the Wild. So at some point, this labyrinth will rise into the sky, perhaps because Link interacts with a nearby sky stone. Puzzlingly, in this screenshot of Link dropping onto a group of sky islands, there's this. What looks like a stone of the same shape and size as those on the surface. It doesn't glow with the green light, but perhaps it's in a deactivated state like this one, and the small green area is faced away from the camera. I think we can even spot a ring surrounding it, like those on the surface, but we've got to zoom in so far that it's not clear enough to say for sure. Can't know what this is for certain. If it is a sky stone, then perhaps it allows Link to travel even higher up into the sky.
Ad Astra
We
Abyss.
don't know how high up the island
Thank you for completing.
so maybe we'll continue using these stones to ascend further and further. It's also possible that this is a unique sky stone. It seems plausible that this group of sky islands will be the first ones he visits, or perhaps even the game's tutorial area, a bit like a flying Great Plateau. With Link's magic arm being his main tool in this game, just like the Sheikah Slate was, it would make sense to have a tutorial in the sky, where he gets his new ancient outfits and learns how to use his arm's abilities. And we've seen these exact islands again and
Aren't you a bit
again
too old
throughout
to
the
be enjoying
trailers,
something
just
like
we
this?
did with the Great Plateau for Breath of the
Undisciplined,
Wild.
inelegant,
And in this
unoriginal,
screenshot,
uninspired,
Link
and
carries a
completely
broken master sword on his
uncoordinated.
back, and not
I should pause this.
Hey, what you complaining about? Oh, let me guess. All your teammates we defeated?
Ugh. I'm talking about your fighting style.
Huh? Have you been hit in the head by a specter or something? This ain't some circus show, pal. You want to know what my style is? Uncheckable strength, unwreckable will, and undefeatable beetles. That's what. I can give you a demonstration, if you dare.
Ugh, you bring back some bad memories. I do not deal well with loud and obnoxious types like you. Ah, but this blonde lady looks like easy pickings. All right, I'll challenge her.
Hey, compadre! Did you hear what this joker just said? He thinks you're an easy win. So, how about you show him a little Arataki gang hospitality?
I'm so scared.
Paimon doesn't get it. These people haven't researched their opponents at all. All they're doing by coming one at a time is contributing to our winning streak. Grandmaster Hanakato's team members are a real mixed bag. They're no match for us three when it comes to strategy.
Oh my god, this guy can shoot thunder as well.
Beetle battling is a spectator sport. The performance should be visually captivating, even artistic. You, however, don't seem to comprehend that.
Sheesh, this guy is pretentious. Just relax and enjoy it for crying out loud. If all you care about is how it looks, it stops being a battle and turns into a show.
You said it, White Iron Lavender Melon. Now, time to teach him a lesson, compadre.
Pop. Oh, okay. I should have just retreated.
Outs, which could suggest that this shot takes place not long after the sword was damaged, at the start of the game. If this is this game's version of the Great Plateau, then perhaps this is a unique stone that Link must drop down to Hyrule as part of a
I'm being
tutorial
recommended the
on how
Modus
he can
videos
travel
again
to
for
the
some
Crown
reason.
Sky, a stone he can later find on the surface and use to return here. Again, the stones do look like they've fallen to the surface with some force. This could be something like activating the Sheikah Towers in Breath of the Wild, where touching the Sheikah Slate to the Great Plateau's tower causes every other tower to burst from the ground.
Wait, hold on, let me check my performance settings. Maybe the reason I'm lagging.
All of the others to fall across Hyrule.
If I remember correctly, I had like a brownout and maybe I
All of these
changed my
spiral stones
settings.
are originally found on the islands, and Link has to drop each one down to Hyrule to create a warp point back up, like pushing a block off a ledge in Ocarina of Time. At this point, we can't know for certain. It seems that, in some regards, the Sky Islands will
No, I'm in
function
high
like
performance mode.
shrines. They're scattered across Hyrule and feature puzzles or combat challenges for Link to complete. Despite how much we've seen, we know almost nothing about them. We don't know why Link is up there, but we can guess at how. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like or subscribe if you haven't already for more Zelda content. What do you think about Tears of the Kingdom's mysterious glowing spiral stones? Let me know in the comment.
Whoever's the loudest is obviously right.
That's not true because I'm not very loud. So Small Ant asked me to play with a group of friends that I have never met, and I brought Pikmin 4 just to add some consistency, and I'm really hoping that one of us hops into a vent in front of each other.
So Alpha just killed him right in front of me.
So I would like to say that I quite literally saw Small Ant kill someone and hop into a vent, saw me report it, and goes, ah, well. Oh my god, he killed Pikmin 4.
So I didn't see anything.
So I got the megaphone. No one cares if you saw anything because I heard reactor over left, so I said that means someone's gonna kill someone in the right.
I see everything.
Wait.
Sharing my knowledge.
Guys, okay, let me explain one thing. Also, turning it around is a bad place. I've been like, I didn't see anything.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Instead, I waited for him to speak
There is
first
no
and
escape.
immediately turn it around.
Climb to
So
oblivion.
easy to convince everybody else on Small Ant stream. Just remember, you don't owe him shit. Just because he invited you on the stream, you don't owe him anything.
Illusion shattered.
It was literally in the hallway on the right side where cameras point at. Literally
Right beside the vent above shields, I just...
Rain outlines your fate.
You guys
Know my sword. Witness the power of Guva.
everything for these people I've never met. That it was Small Ant, because I just don't think. You guys are so foolish. Now he's gonna say Alpha wasn't an imposter, and then you're gonna say, oh, well, we wasted a crewmate, and now we gotta kill Small Ant.
I'm just saying you killed the contest.
Oh, we play
Now
with
you
it.
shall
Have
perish.
it injected?
This sucks.
Alright, so it was either Alpharad or Small
It's on.
It was definitely...
There is no escape. Rain outlines your fate.
No, it's not me.
Let me weave you a verse.
And if we're still going, I'm...
I bring facts and logic to the table, yet you vote me off!
Come onto my stream, he says. It'll be fun, he says.
I'm gonna murder your friend and frame it on you, he says. Oh, how fun.
I see Abby. Kill Architect, report the body before I can even get to the report button.
Get to the report button!
I'm just saying, it's Abby. It's Abby. I'm okay. I'm okay. Taking one for the... I will be the martyr here.
Did you leave?
Shine down.
Navigation, by the way, Alpha?
No, just kill the vent.
Oh, really?
3 tasks in electrical. Kill me now.
I found Julia's body right next to the vent.
Right next to a vent.
Wow, crazy that a dead body would be next to a vent and electrical.
That's what I'm thinking.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Grow. Sharing my knowledge.
Teamwork is dreamwork. There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
You didn't get to tell me, which makes me not trust you, but I know it's crazy idea.
Illusion shattered. Let me weave you a verse.
This may hurt a little.
Oh, I thought it was... It makes sense.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Everybody stand back. Let's shine down. Torn to oblivion. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Commit it to memory.
I'm going in.
Make yourselves at home.
Inazuma shines eternal.
I'm outside.
Okay, I just didn't realize we were just gonna make a hard call. Like,
Purple just left. He's already suspicious, so...
it's purple. I'm not even near the body, but it's definitely purple.
No. I literally walk into electrical, the lights are fixed, and there's a dead body.
I literally just fixed lights and then walked out.
There is no my sword.
This guy's spine.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up. Now you shall perish. Illusion shut.
So you're saying you've done it before?
Let me weave you a verse. I am outplayed.
What's Alpha's out here trying to control the conversation?
That's just how I play the game, I'm really sorry.
Implying I haven't been the one controlling the conversation.
Oh, hey.
Shine down.
Hey,
Alright.
share my knowledge.
Everybody stand back. Know my sword. Witness the power of Gugwa. Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
That's pretty weird because I can't bend because I'm perfectly normal.
Shine down. Time to act.
I see everything.
I think Swords is a good place to go.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let me weave you a verse. Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
I already voted for shit. Wait, shit, I can't vote for the, alcohol one. Guys, come on.
Going in. Let's light it up.
This may turn around. Make yourselves at home.
Rain cutter. Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Okay, so now that gets voted, so we actually kill them now.
Teamwork is dreamwork. There is no...
Grow.
Now, that is how the game works. Every possibility is possible. Now, see, the failed logic in there is that I don't lie. Remember, I said this.
Okay. But was that the right answer? I honestly do not know. I hope. Hello? You just want to stay in here? I'll stay here and stare. We can vouch for each other.
Illusion shattered.
Nope. Nope. My resolve is
The Temple of Wisdom.
Rain. Know my sword. Witness the power. Everybody stand back. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
I think it's Abby.
Yeah?
Illusion shattered. The brightest flames burn fastest.
Whole game and there's a body on the right side of the ship.
I was literally just with Alpha and Snap. What do you mean? And I saw Trey earlier in Electro.
You walked by Alpha and
I think I still need more survivability for this team.
Wanna go that way? Fine. Okay, but
Where
I did.
was the body?
And I was with.
Wouldn't you like to know? Yeah. Right. Hey, nice try though. I say we randomly vote. I'm gonna vote for Abby.
What? That's so rude!
Big skips.
Sorry, you're just the brightest color.
I did CC.
I'll try one more time.
No way!
Actually, lucky day.
I saw her at bed.
There's no way!
Share my knowledge.
Know my sword. Let me weave you a verse. I'm going in. There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
I think you were
forgot. I think you forgot.
Shine down.
Voted small ant, right?
I don't know his keys. It's because of keys. Everybody has keys, but he went down and then went up keys.
Everyone hold hands.
Pigman was never wrong. Go
Make
on,
yourselves
Sam.
at home.
True.
Witness the power of Guhua. Everybody stand back. Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Okay, I just want to say,
Commit it to memory.
less evidence when he voted Abby.
Sharing my knowledge.
Oh, this is crazy. Okay, I'm just saying, you're gonna be so sad.
Off we go. Let's light it up. Going in. Yeah. Why could it break the curse?
Where
did Jacob go?
Okay. I had so many scares right there. Body was, it was right below admin. There were so many people.
Hey, wait, actually, I have some intel on this one. I waited outside of Medbay because I saw 3 people in there, being Lysel, Abby, and Linkus. Going off of what I know, my hunch says Lysel, Abby, Small Ant. 2 of those 3 are correct.
We have to vote. Are we?
It was Lysel. I'm going to Lysel.
Okay,
I
want to make it clear, I was the one that fixed lights in the end of the round.
If I die this round, please kill Small Ant in my honor.
Well, I will.
Like, I either finish tasks so quick, or I play detective work and then finish nothing. Which, that's kind of what's happening right now. Okay.
Hello? What's up?
So I saw Eric, and he was looking kind of sus. I'm not sure, but I wanted to make sure nobody else was dead either. I just saw Eric, and I was...
literally have a vitals machine to see if anyone's dead.
It wasn't over there, it was by the button.
I was checking
The
vitals.
button is by vitals.
Can I vote him off for wasting my time?
You mean vote Abby off?
Yeah.
Or you could listen. I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure, because I saw Eric on one side of the map, and then I was walking and saw him on another side. So I'm just trying, he was sus last round, I'm just trying to be careful, I'm sorry, okay? Why did I
think
He was
Eric,
sus last
right?
round?
He could have killed me easily in vitals, and he was there the
That's
whole time.
a weird excuse.
Eric literally called out Lickle though.
Yeah.
But we also don't know if that was correct.
You're
I
lucky
didn't
I
think,
don't have a button
Lickle was
press.
sus. But
I didn't either. I kind of did. I actually hope I do die, because if I die as a ghost, then, like, I just get to move faster. And that's fine. I wish I could just, like... I could probably leave, actually, and that would make it easier for everybody.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. It's Victor 4. It's Victor 4.
100% it's
not.
you. It's you.
No.
No, I'm voting
Hear me out.
Linkus. I'm voting Linkus.
Hear me out here, okay? I have been following him since last round. Last round he was in bottom left and he did water wheels. Now this time I stood by him at this water wheel. And the progress bar did not
I was just going to who was doing stabilizer. And I was there, Pigman 4 was there, Julia was there. I was not sus of Linkus. I think it's Small Ant and Abby. I think we've gone too far. I think
I was
Lysel
literally on the
wrong.
other side, the other thing.
I know, I was on the other side. You were gone.
No, it's on track.
It's literally not me. It bugged out.
I bring facts and logic.
Vote Abby, and if you listen to Linkus, then you're a follower.
Who are we throwing our vote for?
I voted for Abby.
No, that's bullshit. I'm getting rid of
Like, dude, we have 6 people. If we vote wrong, we lose.
It's Abby and Linkus. It's actually so stupid.
I think it's Abby and Small Ant.
Sure, well then just vote Abby.
Yeah, I voted Abby.
No, 50-50.
Oh my god, you threw. Everyone threw. Everybody threw.
You guys just threw.
That was such a hard throw. I brought facts and logic. I have 0. I have 0 remaining. We didn't have to vote anyone off. We actually did not have to vote anybody off.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Seven. How's it? Hey.
I hate going on my. Oh my god, just end it. Just end it if that's what you're gonna do. I got so scared. As soon as I saw that double back, I was like, well, this is how I die.
Alright, boys. I was at Camera Andy and I didn't leave cams. That's pretty sus.
Cams.
That's why I saw everyone's location. I know everyone where they are. Okay, then where am I? Dude, I don't know where you are.
I was with Alfred, first at the
Facts.
gate.
Jacob just saw me. I went and I saw the vitals. He probably checked vitals, saw green too, saw that I was fucking booking it.
Yeah, I can vouch for that. He was feeding vitals, and then as soon as Green died, he left. Couldn't have been him.
You said top right? Yeah, it's top right of the map. I saw Point Crow go there.
Well, he died,
Well,
so
that's
yeah,
the
he did go there.
Great observation. Can you observe who stabbed him next?
Pikmin 4, I just gotta say, Abby hates you.
How can anyone hate me? I'm just so adorable.
I mean, I can just go with him comfortably because, like, there's no kill cooldown. Alright, I'm gonna stay right here and see if CJ dies. I do trust Lysa. I just had to stay.
Barbara's actually a really bad idea.
I'm hard vouching for Architect right now.
It's Lucas, I saw that counts.
Yeah.
I felt weird. No one died.
Yes. Hey, Seven, I have a question.
Yeah?
What's Italy the shape of?
Shoot.
No, I think it's a boot.
No. It's a dancing high heel, okay? That's the high heel. It's a high heel.
Alright, we'll get dancing high heel, buddy. Get dancing high heel. Dude, I honestly, if you watch all my videos, outside of one video, I'm typically like 99% crewmate, which I prefer. I think it's more fun solving the crimes than committing them. But, dude, if I have an imposter night, I'm mad and chilling. I'm not really stressed for lights because the kill cooldown isn't even up yet, so me doing this is just like, whatever, who cares?
I wonder if Linkus dies right here. That'd be crazy. Hello, CJ. Hello. I see you.
Oh my god, in 4K. In honest god 4K. No, don't fix the lights, I literally saw that.
Who is not king?
Hey guys, I would like to, I want one vouch real quick. I saw CJ and Abby dancing in front of cameras, right?
Yeah.
We're together.
Yes.
I was KO baiting.
Linkus, I saw you kill Pikmin 4, right? In 4K, right?
What do you mean? I literally was fixing lights. I was literally fixing lights right now.
I saw Linkus come into lights.
Linkus said he was at
I
light.
literally was at lights.
Linkus, I believe you were at lights.
Hey, Alpha, where did you see him kill? Where was he?
Literally in water. As he said, I crossed him as he went up to lights, and then Abby and CJ were dancing outside the camera, who can vouch that I saw it on cameras.
Yeah, that's true if he saw that.
Honestly, unfortunate play. Because, like, it just be like that sometimes. I'm gonna trust that someone else will fix lights. It's hard to lie your way out of someone seeing you in, like, Dolby Digital HD. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it might just be good to vote out Alpharat, just in case, because then we're guaranteed to have gotten one.
There is no reason for me to cast blame on Linkus when No. You can't vote me out if you want. Go for it. That is absolutely insane. I will just quit out of the game if that's what you want.
Oh, God. I'll think about it. I'll get back to you.
I gave them as much information as I possibly could. And that's how they go about it? No, I'm saying if it's not Lysol, that's where my suspicion is. But I think it's Lysol.
with you the whole time.
Alright,
There we go.
Wow.
I just want to say, kill Pikmin 4, 100% fail rate. It's on the table again. Man kills me, dies instantly.
I don't think you guys realize that, like, killing Pikmin 4, like, Pikmin 4, the Agent of Chaos, is the best thing for an imposter. Dude, I have gotten really good at Among Us. Like, I did not realize how good I've gotten. I just thought I, like, understood my friends really well. But, like, I don't know any of these people except Pikmin 4. And honestly, I've been kind of hot today.
It's either Trey or Linkus. Fake top left task.
Okay, so just casting suspicion?
Yeah.
Look at that read. Look at that read. Easy. Hi guys. I was with Pikmin 4 and we went to communications and Silver was with us and he left us like 3 to 4 seconds ago. And if you discovered Smallhand's body, sounds like there was a double kill right outside communications.
I was with people the entire time. We went from specimen outside and outside.
You were with who?
Yeah. Lickle.
Yeah. Okay, well I'm on cam.
I was just spamming the report button, so I didn't even wait to see it.
That's fine. But I do think it was a double kill.
I'm obsessed with Alpha asking if he still
I don't know about that,
Alfred, why do you speak? That's suspicious. Alfred, why do you move? That's suspicious. Alfred, why do you report the body? That's suspicious. What am I supposed to do? Everything I'm doing saying is suspicious. I bring facts and logic to this game, and what do I get? Suspicion cast on me.
Oh, no.
Okay, I just wanted to call because I was checking vitals and I saw the Lysol was dead.
Oh, and
Okay, so let's say something. Pikmin 4 clearly innocent, Lysol clearly innocent. I was with Pikmin 4 the last round where there's a double kill, Abby was the Lysol the last round there's a double kill. Oh, damn. I think it's really weird for Linkus to try and hit emergency and cover up the 2 bodies. We have to get hit, we had 6 people. It could be a throw, I don't know.
Alrighty! Oh, wait, Alpha, you called it.
I did.
Oh, I got it!
I appreciated the intro though.
You're welcome. Yeah, after you.
Yeah. If we're all confident there's one imposter, I'm willing to skip on 5 just to preserve everybody and just stay together, stay in groups of 3 and 2, do tasks.
We actually don't need to do lights. Because, like, if we keep lights off, then they literally can't call a seismic. As crazy as that is. Alright, Abby's in there. Now I go down here. See if there's a report body, because everyone's screwed.
Okay, strength.
Linkus, you're literally just flicking the light switches over and over and over again. I had them all. Hey guys, can I say?
Literally on light. Oh my! As soon as lights went off, I just immediately ran straight to lights.
My only suspicions last round was Point Crow and Linkus, and now Point Crow's dead.
Dude, let's kill Pikmin 4! Literally, statistically proven. Okay, I have a hard vouch right now.
For who?
We got a lot of people. The Brown, the Silver, and the Point Crow, right? We were all huddled together.
Okay, so I never went to the left side of the map. I went to the drill, then I did the telescope, then I went down to the
Why not
office.
try burning?
I think I did a upload task in there, and then I was walking to the left, and right now I'm above.
Bro, you did fucking 8,000 things in the span of 10 seconds.
He just read off his whole task list.
Can I say where I was? Because no one let me say where I was. So I started off, I went to do the wires and bubbles.
I'm voting Eric. I'm voting Abby.
I was in lab after.
You got baited. Light green died on
Oh, but wait, I need survivability.
So it's gotta be Eric and CJ then, right? Why?
That's like my main problem.
I was interrupted and I had to do it. I had to finish it. It was
I will say I was with CJ for literally that entire round except the last like 10 seconds.
I went down the water wheel.
With the last 10 seconds, Pink was definitely killed last 10 seconds because Linkus was. Because I just saw vitals and then went top right, and there was only Linkus dead during that time.
Linkus's body is rotting. One thing that I can say is Architect was with me the whole time. Abby was with us the whole time up until like right when it was reported. Architect and I were together within view of each other the entire time.
All right. Well, if you just get like one double kill.
Point Crow just it was silver. It was 100% silver. It was silver. I saw it leave the body. I was there with I believe it was it was either Alpha or Pikmin 4 doing reactor, and then I literally.
I'm saying I saw you, Pikmin 4, go to left reactor.
Yes.
Yeah. But that
doesn't. I know what you're saying there.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. But Silver came up after venting, probably killed him.
Wait, why would I?
And walked away.
Hey Alpha, do you think it's Point Crow?
Honestly, yeah.
Oh my god.
Weren't we sus of Eric in the first round too?
Yeah.
Wait, you weren't. Wait, why were you sus of me in the first round? There's no reason to.
Because you walked right.
Oh, right. Because I walked in. But no, this was Silver. This was Silver. It was.
Wait. Hold up. Point Crow. So you're saying you got there before Silver?
I did, yeah.
I was on right reactor, and it said 0 out of 2 for the entire time. So Small Ant saw me walking to the left to try and see if someone died.
Wait, no, there was 0 out of 2 on left reactor. Nobody was at right. I think 0 out of 2 or Silver, or you're just like, it's Crow. 100%. Round's over. GG, guys. GG. Was I wrong? That explains so much why my appeals weren't working at all. Because I was like, Alpha, you gotta believe me here. You got it. And you were the other imposter.
Quick and focus. I think my second half is good. I have to get rid of anyone's weapons. No, you know what? There's actually no need for me to change out of Ocean Hued, because I am superconducting. If I had an energy recharge thingy instead, gosh darn it. I don't think I'm bringing Xingqiu anyway, actually. I just remembered because his Hydro and then not putting him in first. The blast would have been nice, but there's nothing good I can give to Noelle. Why the heck do you have end of the line? When are these? Saturday. Gosh darn it. good enough. There's no way this is enough. Kokumi still applies Hydro to herself, so she wouldn't be any good there either. Jean is my best choice. Actually, the best choice. I can't decide who the fourth party member should be. So would I still need Noelle if I already have Chi-Chi? Probably, yeah. the buffs are literally the same.
There is no escape!
This way, help! The Temple of Wisdom!
As a dutiful maid would. Go. Orders given. Orders received. Torn to oblivion! Insolent! Illusion shattered!
Committed to memory!
I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should.
Sharing my knowledge!
Grow. Life goes on. Inazuma shines eternal!
Committed to memory!
As a dutiful maid would. Sacred name, fortune preserve.
Make yourselves at home!
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
This way, Colonel.
Leave it all to me. Time to clean up. Go. Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Committed to memory!
Rise.
Yeah, no, I don't agree with this. I'm just gonna hope to outpace their damage.
Rusty, hello, Rusty, hello, Rusty, hello, Rusty, hello, Rusty.
I am waiting for lunch.
I'm waiting for lunch. So, what are you doing?
Floor 12 is fucking atrocious as usual.
It's you know how you know how it went for me. You know, the usual, which is 2 stars on each floor. Yeah, I don't know when you try. So you know the thing
I'm fucking having a hard time with the fucking Scorpone again. Gosh darn it.
Yeah, you know the thing that I'm doing, right? Is way easier than what you're trying to do.
And what's
right?
that?
You're trying to 3-star floor chamber 1 on floor 12.
I'm doing that last. My only focus right now is chamber 2.
Yeah.
It's the first half I'm freaking didn't know how to handle.
You know how to handle it. You bring a shield, Tristy.
I know.
You bring Noelle. Just for her shield. Am I right or am I right?
I'm too slow that way. I don't really think I'll be able to clear even 0 stars.
What do you mean? Well does good damage. You bring Bennett, you bring Noel, and then you bring 2 big DPS, which is probably Nahida and Val. Because, the third chamber has that stupid triangle primordial bitch.
Yeah, I need Dendro, and that's the fucking annoying part.
You not understand what I said. Nahida, Val, Noel, Bennett make good team. Literally. Stop trying to go for complicated teams when you can just make a simple one and do the job done. The job.
I can't shield and heal enough with Bennett and Noel. I'm going to die.
No, you're not. Geo shield strong. Then go for Layla then.
She's on the other half for the Cryo Mega Kinky.
Then put Diona there instead.
Her shield is bad.
Then make her shield good. You're just making excuses. You're making too many excuses. I don't know what to tell you. Shit. Pachu no-nos.
The fucking shit. The event is done.
Oh, no, Resident. The fucking choose any of the fucking crime brand stage is done.
Yeah.
We can only select the one that's open. Fuck.
Very sad.
Anyway, it doesn't really change much. Because, we're not gonna get any of those fucking, crime brands that we want. Anyways.
Nay.
Right, I read. They're not gonna go double.
Can the Scotoconus be frozen?
No.
Okay.
None of them.
Throws that out the window. I mean, I guess my only choice at this point is Zhongli or Dia.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Zhongli. Yeah, it's pretty great.
Fucking fuck.
Yeah, but just do it. Simple for Zhongli. And you see the errors in your way. Rusty? Do you see the errors in your ways? Right, that's an hour. I'm gonna go mention now. I'm too lazy to do a bit and do a different line. They should really, hopefully, next update on Patch an Hour, they add the, open up everything. Skip Oblivion Pit button,
Indeed, that'd be nice. Who knows? Maybe it's in the Chinese version.
It's not racist, right? Because we're Asian, right, Rusty?
China's Asian? Was it West? I thought it was in the West. I mean, yeah, I guess they are just directly north of us.
What do you mean they are from the West?
Illusion shattered.
I'm what you would call very smart.
Do you know what the West is, Rusty?
West is left, right?
Yeah, and West is America.
I know.
Shadow Raven, let night
Where in
fall.
America would China be, Rusty? China is as big as America, basically.
This way through the Temple of Wisdom. Orders given, orders received.
Where the fuck do you cram in
on.
China? In
There is
America
no
land,
escape.
Rusty.
Now you shall perish.
I don't know. You know me. I know nothing about the world. The only part of the world I know is my room.
The rest is Philippines, right? Philippines. Below us is Australia. Above us is China, Japan, fucking Korea, Singapore, whatever. Okay? Above China is Russia.
Illusion shattered.
If you go to the left of China, that's where you get the fucking Middle Eastern prestige. Which is like, you know, Dubai, fucking Egypt. Well, Egypt is actually in Africa.
There is no escape.
Not Egypt. Do you know the fucking desert place? You know? Like Sumeru wrestling?
Yeah, that's Sumer.
Yeah, that's Middle East. If you go a little bit more left, you get Europe, Italy, fucking France. Yeah.
Inazuma shines
Yes, I
eternally.
clearly know nothing about the world.
If you go a little bit up
half
north,
the places
it's like
they went to in Part 3 of JoJo was
Shine down.
fucking fake.
no, those are not fake. Those are 100% real.
Egypt was so popular in JoJo, they made it a real country.
By royal decree, life goes on. There is no escape.
So, you know, like Germany, that's near fucking Russia. And if you go a little bit to the west some more, there's like a remote island, and that's the fucking United Kingdom.
I see.
And it always rains a lot in the UK. So if people see a bunch of sunlight, they're like, holy shit, it's a blessing from God.
Speaking of worlds and JoJo, JoJo Part 9 takes place in Hawaii. The first chapter just released. Hell yeah.
Wanna know where Hawaii is?
It's part of America, right?
Yeah, but you wanna know where it is?
Sure. Because I certainly as hell do not know.
It's in the middle of the goddamn ocean. Nowhere near fucking America.
Nice.
So, you know the fucking water area? So, like, you know, we have China, and then if you go to the right, that's the end of the map. But, you know, there's obviously the other side of the earth, which is just what? It's somewhere around that. The middle of China and the middle of America.
Okay, Bennett and Chi-Chi, that's what I've decided.
Yeah, Hawaii is so small that it isn't even on the fucking world map, Resty.
Sad.
Shine down.
Share my knowledge.
It's not sad, it's just... Right?
Orders given. Orders received.
No, it's Beetle Brawl.
Dreamwork.
Time to beat the
Torn
Beatles.
to oblivion.
Resty, it's time to beat... Tell.
What?
What the fuck?
Full of wisdom.
Resty.
I'm going in.
Wizard Moneybag. Sounds like a fucking name that you'll make on D&D.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
What a fucking name.
It is a fucking grown-ass man. I mean, like, you know.
Opening box of Adepti tricks. Let's light it up. Everybody stand.
This way, Turtle.
Actually, Joker? Joker from Persona?
Shine down.
Ito said, did you hear what this Joker said?
I'm going in.
Right.
Some people actually build Chi-Chi as a burst cryo
Illusion
damage
shattered.
melt guy.
Now you shall perish.
I want to try that. I don't want to farm for artifacts though.
This way, Turtle. Make yourselves at home.
Go. Hop, sacred name. Fortune. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back.
Is this the guy that you're talking about that did something
to
like
oblivion.
What?
The Onikabudo that gets something like this?
Illusion shattered.
I see everything.
Like, I remember yesterday, they said, oh, this guy gets something like
Adventure
this.
time.
I said,
Teamwork is dreamwork. Rise. Inazuma shines eternal.
No, literally the first enemy we fight can do that the same thing Moneybag Beetle can.
There is no escape.
It's in right?
Grow.
I'm going in.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Torn to oblivion.
Man, only Kabuto fighting is easy.
Dang it, that rotation is terrible, but whatever. I already got 2 stars here accidentally anyway.
So you need to land directly on them, right? Do the big TP damage.
Quietly now.
Yeah, you need to perfectly space or whatever.
Wind, hear me.
I still don't know the distances.
Me neither. Typically, I tended to deal the most damage when I charge halfway through the radio.
My guiding stars.
Oh,
Busted.
it also depends on how long you charge, Steve.
Yeah.
Don't be scared.
Things are about to get
So if
dicey.
you fully charge and you hit, it does 50 damage.
Yeah, 50-ish.
Without the weak spot.
It's like 44 for me usually.
I swear by my
Yeah, but
sword.
the thing that I said was without the weak spot. So I wonder how much damage it'll do, you know, I fully charge it right on the spot.
Indeed.
Yeah, that guy was easy. This fucking event is fucking easy. I wish they had more mechanics.
Mine's a command.
Like, you know, because beetles can fly, right?
They can? Oh my god.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Of course they can. Why can't they? It's like, you know, it's cockroach interesting. They have wings that they barely use. But if they used it, they would be a lot more terrifying.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Stars, shine for me.
Barbados, guide us.
Yeah, I don't know why cockroaches are like that. But I'm glad that they are, because if they used wings all the time, I would burn every house down.
Yeah, same.
Alright, so what you doing after Abyss? Are you winning? You won?
I keep forgetting there's still one last wave after the Abyss Mages.
Quietly now.
In the first
Here
half.
comes the catch.
And then finally, I'm in the second half, and then these guys fucking show up.
Chamber 3?
Chamber 1.
Chamber 1.
Busted.
Ah, so it's the Whopper Flowers, Abyss Mages, and then one. There, right?
Yes, Aramite.
Send this now. Now we're testing my patience.
Yeah, my rotations are all fucked up now, but I thought that was the end, that was conserving my energy. God, I'm so stupid.
Yeah, just don't care about...
Time to go.
No, energy is definitely important. If I don't have full energy on the next half, I'm going to have a very rough time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you see, Rest.
Because G needs energy for healing.
Game's up.
Yeah, that's what I said. Didn't you hear what I said, Resty? Only care about energy if it's for healers. Like, I fight a bit for 12, or like, just use all the burst like, for the healer. I only the heal I need it. I don't care if I'm gonna not like burst ready for the next fight, as long as my healer has it ready.
Come here, you sons of bitches.
So what I use for the scorpion bird fight is
I can't afford any more
Jean, Bach, and Yellow.
Orders given. Orders received. I see everything.
You have all of those
Shine
characters. Do what I...
Benny's adventure team. I have failed you.
I need to start over. Ball without burst is worthless.
She got her burst. Her burst is but look.
I'm gonna use Dendro Traveler actually. Mahida dies too much and is too slow because of her tiny lolly legs.
But your nectar sucks. Yes.
Sophia's burst actually deals damage, so it can be supported by Ball.
Pretty, my night actually knows that with her ease of loading. Yeah, you think that you know how long I farm for the artifacts, right?
1 week.
No, it's less than that.
Okay. 1 day.
Probably like 4 days.
Illusion shot. Terminate.
That's a terrible number.
I don't fucking care, sir. All I care is that I got usable artifacts in that month.
You should have farmed for 1 more day so it was
There
at
is
least
no
5.
escape.
I don't care. I don't believe in fucking bad luck numbers.
Propagate.
Like, you know, remember the Kali in League of Legends that always yells, Tor!
Bring forth. Scatter. Illusion
No.
shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Yeah, he's 4.
To the thumb.
It's actually just a really cool character design. He's just
Sacred name. Fortune preserver.
yeah,
Life
4.
Everybody stand back. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
God, delude! Lava, lava.
It's already 12 o'clock. When is lunch?
Shine down.
Never! It is eternity, Resty. There is no lunch.
Going in.
Raiden, no. This is not the correct meaning of eternity.
Propagate. Germinate.
The only eternity
There is
you
no
will have,
escape.
Resty, is eternity
Now
in
you shall
death
perish.
when you die from hunger.
Eternity in floor 12.
Shine down.
You will never eat lunch until you finish floor 12. Your mom is actually Raiden Shogun,
Let's light it up.
incarnate in the real world. So she... Yeah, your mom is actually Raiden Shogun, but she looks ugly. Yet.
I mean, I think the Raiden Shogun already looks ugly, so
You do?
yeah. I don't like her
Opening
design.
box of Adepti tricks.
Why is that?
Bring forth.
I don't like
Teamwork is
Yukata.
dreamwork. Illusion
But it's not
shattered.
Yukata.
Torn to oblivion.
It's close enough, whatever it is, I don't like it.
What about Yai Miko?
Try and Maiden for cool.
There is no escape.
Did you like Reimu? Yeah,
But she got no
Lolicon.
booba.
I'm going in. Rise.
Yeah, Resty Lolicon.
Now you shall perish.
So Resty's
Yeah,
definitely
it's not
gonna
a
pull.
lolly.
Resty's definitely gonna pull for
Illusion
the
shattered.
Fontaine Lolly. I can already see that.
Sure, yes. I mean, you know my rule already. I have already
You
decided that
And so do I.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
no, why can't you guys just be together? So I can kill y'all!
Mine's a command.
These
Barbados,
motherfucking
goodness.
walker flowers.
Yeah, you know, if you had strong Nahida and strong Yelan and Val, you can just
The night
group
is
them up
cold.
together.
Don't be scared.
I have
Wait,
Val in the first fucking half.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's your issue. You have Val in the first half. So, what did I use on second team? I use...
My guiding stars.
What did I use? Pretty sure there's...
I swear by my sword.
I think I just went with Biluk, Ganyu, Zhongli, and Bennett.
Quietly now. Game's up. Fun's over. Not now.
But you could easily regret this. Ciao. Then
Cross over.
literally all you do.
Busted.
Just melt the hell out of them, Resty.
Go as planned.
What team are you even? Huh?
My second half is Yalan, Layla, Hu Tao, and Jean.
Yeah, why are you putting yellow there when you can put yellow on the first? Wow.
My guiding Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Because fucking Valve Hyper moves up. She has no elemental mastery.
Doesn't matter. All you do is electro charge and murder everyone with the fucking first yellow and fucking first Valve auto attacks. I don't care about. Stop caring about reactions, Wretched. That's what's dragging you down.
Dendro, and I can't electro charge if Dendro keeps getting in the way and the flying bloom.
Here comes the
Or quicken. I can't
Then
do
how the fuck did I do it, Resty, huh?
Because you pay to win, you're paid to win whale.
Literally, doesn't matter if you have electro, you will still just fucking quicken it anyway.
Dang it.
Is that all?
Resty, electro charge puts electro on the enemies, not hydro.
Aw, man. Whatever.
I don't understand what you're trying to say, Resty. Why? Why are you making it hard for yourself?
Yes, it is indeed electro damage, but you forget that Nahida is there applying Dendro. And Yelan is applying Hydro. Which means it's a terrible soup of no complications. Not the whatever word I'm looking for.
Shine down!
Then tell me, Resty, how the fuck does my team work? How did I fucking star floor 12 with that
Orders
team?
given. Orders received.
It's because you're not doing reactions. Your base damage is just absurd.
Everybody stand!
What I'm saying, Resty.
That hard.
Torn to oblivion!
Stop caring about reactions and just do damage.
Yes, wouldn't that be nice if I could just deal big damage?
Light it up!
Fuck.
You can't deal big damage. Your Valve does big damage.
I'm going in!
Not as big as mine, but it's still big damage nonetheless.
Spring forth!
Your Yelan does significant damage, but not big.
Now you shall
It
perish!
can't be big. But it can. If you built her well, you did it.
Illusion shattered! Sacred name, fortune preserver.
Like my Nahida doesn't even have.
Propagate! Scatter!
Never mind, maybe I will.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
So who has your Winston,
There is no
Resty?
escape!
Did she have
Torn to
right?
oblivion!
You're not using that either, right? The put Winston on Nahida for now.
I have Winston on Lisa and Yai.
You're not using them both, so just fucking put them on Nahida for now.
Illusion shattered!
Doesn't need the
Wheel of life. Oh,
I mean, it's incredibly
propagate!
Fuck, I'm trying not to die to this one bonus right now.
Resty, you understand what Winston gives, right?
I'm going in!
EM, elemental damage, attack,
Shine
all
down!
of which are pretty still good on Nahida no matter what you get. You know?
Now you shall perish!
My Nahida Goblet, Resty, doesn't even have any crit.
Scatter! Spring forth!
You wanna know what I need in Nahida, Resty? I'm using Lava Walker timepiece on Nahida, Resty. Lava Walker!
Nice, same as my Hu Tao, or at least back then.
My circuit on Nahida is actually okay. It's decent. But my better is it has 12% defense.
Opening box of Adepti tricks. Everybody stand back!
Same with my flower, it also has 12% defense.
Shine down! Torn to
Why?
oblivion!
Nahida is not that hard to build. Like, mine is shitty build, but she still does good
Illusion
damage.
shattered! Scatter!
My blade!
I'm detached from the...
Why did you turn into a cat girl?
Why is it so hard to maintain burst uptime? Bennett,
How much
you have 200% energy recharge. How am I not getting? Wow! Why am I sucking so bad?
Life goes on.
How much energy recharge did Cheat have?
Fortune preserver.
Yeah, she's not in this team.
Inazuma
What the fuck are
shines
you using for healing?
Shine down.
I have Raiden, Sophia, Bennett, and Chi-Chi.
You have Gigi. Why are you dying?
I'm going in.
That's what I want to know.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
I swear, invincibility frames are a lie. It doesn't matter when I time my dodges. I still get hit. Oh.
Where's your turn? You should have moved.
No. When are you coming home? You're taking a while. Okay.
Hello, let's be stop.
Maybe I wasn't meant for this.
Very well, I shall do that.
Interesting what I think, Minnie.
Alright.
Remove all obstacles.
What level is your Gigi skills?
8 all around.
Yeah, you need to make fucking characters reach level 9 and 10, bro.